I've gone listed all the if we think we're gonna
See how you do?
be near
Was it up on the right?
about
Is
an
it
hour,
on?
minute, get out.
Okay.
You got 296 is already spoken.
Mine, which is okay. I mean, that's last.
And then there's this one house, Eric Newton
That's
started.
mine after tonight.
Susan Davis's property is on this side of 123.
Sorry, I didn't make a picture.
Everything on the other side of 18 when the hospital starts going.
Public session. I'm real close. Last one.
Thanks. Is there anybody on the list?
I hope not.
Jessica, do we have anybody on public session list? Anybody signed in?
You're clear.
I show 7 o'clock. Welcome, everybody. Glad to see so many people here. I'll call us to order for our Town of Central regular council meeting on Monday, January the 12th. Ask us all to stand, and I'll deliver an invocation. Please bow your heads. Gracious and merciful Father, thank you for your care of our community and the people tasked with the responsibility of leadership. Bless them now to do good work and for the weighty task of caring for all of your children, now and forever. Amen.
Amen.
First item on the agenda is public session. It's my understanding that we don't have anybody signed in this evening, so we can get on to the next order of business, which is why we're all here this evening, which is to swear in Mr. Deal as our new mayor.
I do solemnly swear that I am duly qualified, according to the Constitution of the state, to exercise the duties of the oath office to which I have been elected, and that I will, to the best of my ability, discharge the duties thereof, and preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the state and the United States, so help me God. As mayor of the municipality of the town of Central, I will equally, fairly, and impartially, to the best of my ability, skill, exercise the trust reposed in me, and I will use my best endeavors to preserve the peace and carry it into effect according to the law, the purposes for which I have been elected, so help me God.
Andrew, before you leave, Mike, could you please come over here?
You just thought you were running.
I thought I was out.
We want to thank Andrew for his, the great work that he's done as mayor for these past 4 years and for all the care that he has given to all of us and to all of you. And so the Town of Central, Andrew Beckner, appreciation for your commitment, dedication, service as mayor of the Town of Central, 2021 to 2025. Thank you, sir. Thank you everyone so much and for being here. And now we will swear in our new council members, Daniel Evett, Doug Berry, and Robert Griffin. So. Your left hand on the Bible. Raise your right hand.
I do solemnly swear that I am duly qualified, according to the Constitution of this state, to exercise the duties of the office to which I have been elected, and that I will, to the best of my ability, discharge the duties thereof, and preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of this state and of the United States. So help me God. As a council member of the municipality of the Town of Central, I will equally, fairly, and impartially, to the best of my ability and skill, exercise the trust reposed in me, and I will use my best endeavors to preserve the peace and carry into effect, according to the law, the purpose for which I have been elected. So help me God.
Okay, you come over here, please. We want to make a presentation to Paige. James Brown was known as the hardest working man in show business. Paige was the hardest working person on city council, town council.
Amen.
And did great work for us, and so, for 16 years. And so, in appreciation of your service and dedication to the town of Central, serving as councilwoman for 16 years, also serving on the planning commission for over 15 years, your hard work and dedication has left a positive impact on the town of Central and our community. It's January 12th, 2026, and on me as well. We do have a few items of business to take care of tonight. It won't be very long, I promise you, and there will be snacks. So just hang on, and we'll get some more pictures and things like that. We need to appoint Mayor Pro Tem because that is done every year, and the chair nominates Curtis Peak as Mayor Pro Tem. Any other nominations?
I would like to nominate Joe Moss.
Okay. Joe Moss. Any other nominations? All those in favor of nominations ceasing, please raise your right hand. Opposed, no. We will vote on them in the order. All those in favor of Curtis Peak as being Mayor Pro Tem, please raise your right hand. All those in favor of Joe Moss as being Mayor Pro Tem, please raise your right hand. So you voted
Gotcha.
which way?
Peak.
Okay, so chair counts that there are 4 for Joe Moss, or 4 for Curtis Peak and 3 for Joe Moss. So it will be Curtis Peak as Mayor Pro Tem. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next, we have receipt and disposition of petitions. Mr. Administrator, I think you have some to give to us at this time.
Yes, we have a petition from Jimmy Head for a 100% freeholder, and that will be on the work session agenda in February for council.
Okay, so our clerk will put that down for us to work on in February. We do have some reports tonight, and from the administrator, and he and I have talked and asked him to sort of outline the year for us in some ways. So, Mr. Administrator, please give us your remarks.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm going to give you a handout, then I've got the bullet, I'm going to cover it verbally with bullet points. This is going to be a really exciting year. What I wanted to do was go ahead and tell you what was going to be happening in the next 12 months, and then you'll know when I'm giving you updates that we will have already at least outlined it. I want to outline several key projects that will be underway over the next 12 months. I'll provide regular updates as these projects progress. Some will be highly visible and cause some temporary traffic disruptions as construction occurs. One of the projects is going to be the Green Crescent Trail. The scope is a downtown caboose. From the downtown caboose to the Southern Wesleyan University property. That should go out on bid in March. The total cost of that project is $1,143,000. Grant funding for that is $1,060,000. So the town contribution is $82,586. This is expected to be completed in this calendar year. The Brock Street water line, that status is near completion. It started approximately 3 months ago. The total cost for that project is $1,500,000. The grant funding for that was $1,455,000. So the town contribution for that project is $53,220. This one is expected to be completed in April of 2026, so it'll be completed in the next 4 months. We got some additional line replacements are being added to fully utilize the remaining grant funds. The Mall Bridge Road Sewer Replacement Project, that bid date is April. The final phase of the full town sewer system rehabilitation will occur when we're done. So the entire sewer system will have been rehabilitated over the last 20 years, which is what we've been doing. The total cost for that project is $2 million. The town contribution is going to be no more than $150,000. So this work should not need to be repeated for at least 50 years. The total infrastructure investment, just to kind of give you a summary, in this calendar year is going to be $4,650,000. The total cost to the town is going to be $340,000. So we're going to get grant-funded work in this calendar year of $4.3 million. On a side note, the town has been awarded a $2 million grant toward the fire station. The current estimated project cost on that is $5.5 million. So we're going to need to get some more grants and probably do some value engineering too to kind of get that cost down to where we can get that project going. So we'll be continuing to pursue additional grants. So what we've talked about tonight is basically over $6 million worth of grant in less than 18 months. So I'll be keeping you up to date on these projects simply because you're going to see the sidewalk. I don't see a whole lot of traffic disruption there. You're going to see it, so you'll know what's going on. And the Mall Bridge project is over there. That's going to be a little disruptive for traffic, but it is over there on what's the name, Malden Road?
Malden.
It's on Malden Road. Portion, probably about half of that is on Malden Road, and then the rest of it is on Marlboro Ridge. So there'll be some traffic disruption over there. So just keep your eyes out, and I'll keep you up to date. Any questions from council?
The traffic disruption, is that going to be complete road closures or intermittent closures?
Probably just intermittent closures. They don't really, we don't do very well if you close the road entirely. So it'll just be probably one lane while they're under construction.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you. Oh, and on a side note, that's just the grants that I was lead on. Police department, do we have 2 grant-funded police officers? Is that? Yes, sir. We have 2 grant-funded police officers. So, you know, Steve puts in grants and Tom puts in grants for the rec department. But, you know, this is just an overview of the grants that the projects that you're gonna see, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Administrator. Just in our discussions before this night, just wanting to make sure that everybody in town understands what's going on, and so that we're just as clear and upfront, transparent as can be to help you to see the things that will be taking place. And by the end of this year, we will have the sewer, water. A lot of us that have been on this council for a long time have worked on this for a long time, and it will not have to be done for 50 years. So we were doing work for our grandchildren and maybe great-grandchildren in doing this. So these will be included in the packet and will also be posted so that anybody that wants to see this can be able to see this and download it and have access to it. And thank you for the work that you do to write these grants to help us make this manageable for our town. Thank you. Next, we have mayor's reports. We do need to appoint someone to the Board of Zoning and Appeals, and we do have an applicant, and so I'm going to turn to Mr. Peak for this.
Thank you, Mayor. I reached out to a local citizen in regards to a vacancy that we have on the Board of Zoning Appeals and kind of outlined the task at hand for that position. And this person was very eager to put in an application to join the Board of Zoning Appeals. So tonight I would like to make a motion to appoint Joe Bradford to the Board of Zoning Appeals. So that's my recommendation, is to appoint him to the BZA for the 2-year stint.
Second. Oh, sorry.
Great. So a motion has been made and second that Joe Bradford be appointed to the Board of Zoning and Appeals. Are there any questions, comments? We've all had access to his application so that we could look at it and read it for quite a while. So hearing none, then all those in favor of Joe Bradford being appointed to or elected to the Board of Zoning and Appeals, please raise your right hand. All those opposed? It's unanimous, and so we will extend to him the invitation to join the Board of Zoning and Appeals. We have committees. The second item is that we have committees that our council members are part of, and so it's up to the mayor to appoint those to lead those committees. So tonight I am telling you what committees they're going to be in charge of for this month, because I haven't had a chance to sit down with each person and have a conversation with them. So in February, we may change these, but that's so that we can make sure that we have the right people in the right places, but we want to be compliant, so we're going to do this now. So Daniel Evett will be on finance and marketing. Joe Moss will be streets and public safety. Lynn Chapman will be enterprise and community engagement. Recreation will be Robert Griffin. Planning will be Curtis Peak. And tourism and economic development will be Doug Berry. So those are the ones that we will proceed with, and there may be some changes after we have final conversations with these people to make sure that people are where they want to be and can do the most good. Last thing that I have on my agenda to make you aware of is that we have published a schedule of all of our projected meetings for the month. They are on our website. They're also posted outside in the lobby so that people can see that. And we will, so that everybody can be aware and plan ahead, because I know that you're anxious to know when all these meetings are going to be. So you can go ahead and schedule those meetings. If we have to cancel any of them, we will do it within the correct time period and through the means that we are supposed to so that we can be compliant. But I wanted everybody to be aware that we do have a schedule of all of all the council meetings, both work and public sessions, through the end of December, so that everybody can be aware of that. Now, the last thing in my comments is just I would like to end with just some personal words and where I would like things that I think are important for us to know at this point. So just give me a moment to tell you a few personal words. First off, I want to thank the people of Central for entrusting me with this honor to serve you. I do believe that it's an honor, and I am humbled that you have elected me as your next mayor, and so I want to give you thanks. As I begin this 4-year tenure and begin working with all of these fine people, both those that are elected and those that are hired, there's just a few things that I want you to know about me. First is that I want to be active and proactive whenever I can. Early in my career, I made the mistake of inaction. And that appeared to that person and gave them the sense that I did not care. And that did not sit right with me, because that is not who I am. And at that point in my career, 40 years ago, I decided that if I was going to make mistakes, that they were going to be mistakes of action, not mistakes of inaction. At least that way people will know that I'm trying and that I'm caring for them. So there will be changes coming in the next few months. Changes that will give you more information, because I think you are smart people and you can handle information that we can give you. And it will make our actions as transparent as they can be. You're welcome to go to my office after we're through here, and you'll see taped on the back of my door campaign promises that I made to you, so that I can see what it is I said I would do, so that I can check them off, and so that I can make sure that I do the things that I promised. My integrity with you is of high importance to me. The next thing I want to tell you is I want to do the right thing. I want us to do the right thing. It's never too late to do the right thing. Now, together, we'll be able to make decisions that are best for the people that live here, that work here, own businesses here, eat here, and enjoy all the other amenities that this town has to offer. And I think that we will work to do the right things for the great people that call this town home and work and play here. And lastly, in this, not only do I want to do the right things, but I want to do them the right way. It is possible
to do right things the wrong way. We will avoid that. We will do it the right way. Sometimes that will seem like we're dragging our feet or that we're being slow, but that's because there are checks and balances that are built in that make sure that we do the right things and we do them the right way. Be patient with us as we do that. We will meet those checks and balances, and we will do the right things the right way. We have amazing employees here. If you haven't had a chance to meet them, you need to come down here and meet them and see the people that protect us, fire department, police department, clean our streets, and do all the other things that this town does. We have great employees, amazing employees. We have a great team here. I'm prejudiced, but I believe that this is the best town. And I believe that working together, that we can do the right thing and doing it the right way, that our best days are ahead. And I want to be a part of that. So help me God. And with that, this meeting is adjourned. Now, let's take some pictures and have some snacks. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Did you know that?
You got us sitting in each other's.
Are we supposed to move? Are we supposed to move? See that? All that's on camera. All that's on camera. All that's on camera. Goddamn, I'm on the link and tell.